starting with the Broncos. Bo made the playoffs as a rookie, and get this. After a joint practice with the Cardinals, linebacker Mack Wilson had this to say. You can get your reaction. Take a listen.
You could tell he definitely made the year 2 leap. Just comparing, what I saw last year with him as a rookie, and he was out there making no-look throws and stuff.
Oh, my. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Ceiling's 11-6. Floor is 6-11. He's out here making no-look throws, and his opponents are saying that he made the leap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's first?
You're first, of course.
Well, listen, I know what the easy answer is. They won 10 games last year.
Yeah.
Why can't they win 11 this year? And the answer is because I don't think, now maybe I'll be wrong, I don't think this year they're going to be able to play more than half of their games against starting quarterbacks who are either no longer in the league or not starting quarterbacks. I think the defense should be very good again. My trepidation on that is the two big defensive additions they made are great players who were available in large part because they've been so injured the last couple of years. The two Niners guys. Hufanga, who was unbelievable as a rookie, been injured since then, and Greenlaw, who since he popped his Achilles has dealt with a bunch of injury stuff. However, I think they have a brutal schedule in a brutal division, and I do not like their weapons. We were talking the other day about, teams, average, above average.
Yeah.
I think the Broncos' weapons rank near the bottom of the league. Now, we'll see what the R.J. Harvey, the rookie running back, does. I know Sean Payton likes him. But I could see, not only could I see this team, I anticipate that this team is going to finish last in the AFC West. So while I'm not calling 6-11, I think 6-11 is more likely than 11-6 for everybody's Super Bowl darling, the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, I'm not calling 11-6, although I think it's possible. So I'm going ceiling.
Okay.
And Sean Payton, we all know, is a very good coach. You can get mad at some of the things he said. Yeah. But even with Russell Wilson, and then I can't even remember who replaced Russell when he benched him, they won, 7 games. So I do not see them fall into 6. You're right about the injury possibilities with Greenlaw and Hufanga, but those guys are really good. And if that defense was great last year, so you put them in there if they're healthy, they're going to be good. I agree with you on the weapons. That's why I've been a little bit, iffy on them myself. They should be able to run the ball with Dobbins and Harvey as a tandem. And look, I don't love Marvin Mims and Cortland Sutton and all that, but I'm starting to believe, just from obviously he was good last year, but from seeing what the reports and what everybody's saying about Knicks, not just the praise, but I mean like that linebacker and other players that have faced him are saying about him, not the pundits. I'm starting to believe he's not going to have a bad year. He's going to have probably even a little better year than he did last year. So I'm going to go ceiling on this one.
So when I looked at the end of the season, I looked at the last 3 games, and the Knicks had 9 touchdowns and 1 interception. But then when you look at those games, they lost to the Chargers, and then after they lost to the Chargers, they lost to the Bengals in OT. And the only reason they made the playoffs is because Kansas City didn't play anybody. So now they win that game big. Sure. They go to the playoffs, and they get blown out by Buffalo. So really, those 3 playoff teams at the end of the season, they couldn't win any of those games.
When they were 0-7 last year, Coach, against AFC playoff teams, unless you include the Chiefs' backups as a playoff team.
Yeah, and then when you look at it, too, is Bo Nix the 4th best quarterback in that division?
Definitely.
Depending how you feel about Geno. Now, I do like where they were defensively, and I like the players they added. There could be a question about, injury, all that sort of stuff. But all that being said, I'm going ceiling.
I thought you were going floor, Coach.
Hold on.
He made a case for floor.
Hold on a second. I love Coach.
He made a case for the floor.
There is no rationale that Coach won that. I obviously
went through the schedule. He's like, bang, 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 the Chargers, this and that.
Did you not think he was going to say, so I'm going
That's
floor?
The whole design. That's how the game plays.
Misdirection.
But you forgot Jared Stidham.
Yeah, you got to.
There's no chance.
Jared the Javelin?
Exactly.
Everybody knows.
He's the guy who replaced Russ, is what he's saying.
That docked me.
Brew, you were just out here
Brew, I want you to know, I don't know if Wiles knew he was on camera.
I knew I was on camera. I was hoping to inspire him.
He looked to the camera and rolled his eyes.
It was just a lot of like...
Did you get that, Gianna? Eye rolls?
It was just a lot of like... I don't know. Give me one thing. I want less.
I was winning last week.
I want
or
less
yesterday.
Floyd Mayweather. This
Right?
more.
Knockout. You want a one punch.
Boom.
Okay. Punchline.
Raiders. Geno.
I
Pete
got one.
Carroll.
Yeah, Bruce
Genty.
gotcha for this.
They're stacked, and the only team that our producer has a tattoo of, if you don't count Jack and Ginger Ale as a team.
Wait, what?
More of a partnership. Ceiling 10-7. Floor 5-12. Brew, it's your chance to
Jameson
redeem.
and ginger ale.
Oh, he said. Oh.
It's
How's this for your punchline?
Here we go.
Their big acquisition that Nick Wright thinks might be the best running back in the league this year had fewer yards last week in the preseason game than me.
now he's back.
I had 0. All right. He had -1. All right. They are there. The run game, I know that's what Pete Carroll wants to establish. That line obviously had trouble last week, so I don't know what. I like Genty.
Yeah.
All right, and don't say I
This
don't.
guy
I like
always-
Genty.
this is
You
his
just
thing.
can't run behind
rips
a
a guy
bad
and then he's like,
offensive
"But I like
line.
it."
All right, and Geno. All right, we know what Geno is. No, I mean I think he might be the worst quarterback in that division. All right, defensively, they don't.
They
to
have
me,
problems on defense.
They have been
problems on
bottom. Forget top 10. They've been bottom 10 in the defense, 25 or lower in defense for like the last 5 years. One time in the last
They got
5 years,
problems
they've
on
broken
defense.
it.
There's no
Yes,
denying it.
so they're not going to be able to stop people. I don't think they're going to light up the scoreboard. Brock Bowers great, but nothing on the outside. So I just think the floor. They're the
Great.
worst team in that division.
Great.
Period.
So they bring Geno in, and Geno has 21 touchdowns and 15 interceptions last year. He fumbled the ball 9 times.
Look at
Remarkably, he didn't lose any of the fumbles. Was one of the worst in the league in red zone in terms of interceptions, so that was problematic. Genty, I'm not as high as Nick is on Genty. I don't know if he can carry the load.
Just
like
mad
Nick.
that they didn't throw him the ball in college because they wanted him
Well,
to get the
well,
rushing.
well,
they wanted him with the Heisman.
I hope he has a long, successful career. We'll see how that works out. In terms of the defense, though, they haven't been good defensively, but Pete did overhaul the defense. He replaced 6 guys, 6 starters, so that should look different. But all that being said, I don't think they're going to be able to do it, and I'm going floor.
All right, 10-7 predictions week spoiler number 2 is my pick for them.
Wow.
So it's not more likely that they hit their ceiling. I think they are hitting their ceiling. The combination of the division's easiest schedule, a massive upgrade at coach who is a badass out there wearing receivers gloves at 70-some years old.
Badass?
Yes. Did you not see where he was on the very respected coach fight power rankings? He was in the top 10.
know if that-
He's 73.
Exactly. Old
Do those
old man
exist?
He's
strength.
got the
70.
energy, though,
all right.
much
I know.
younger.
He
Thank
does
you.
have energy.
Thank
I
you.
give him that.
So here is the concern is defense. The hope for them is Pete Carroll for 40 years has been just manifesting good secondaries, and if he has the right personnel, great secondaries. He takes care of that. Max Crosby takes care of the pass rush, and then you hold on for dear life against the run. It's not a Super Bowl formula. And then to, again, just go back and watch some of the decisions Antonio Pierce was making and some of the throws Aiden O'Connell was making. The upgrade from those guys to just
Huge.
average.
Yes.
And Geno's above average and Pete Carroll's well above average. All of that plus the schedule, ceiling
But
for
the
sure.
Chiefs on upset alert against
But
the Raiders.
Maybe.
There we
Love
go.
Listen, let me add one other point before you
it's over.
Before you
Brew,
figure it
Brew.
out. Here's
Guys,
another
this
thing.
was over
They
when
get
Brew
the-
said,
they
"Then
get the,
me."
they get the biggest benefit you can get,
Then
which is they get the Chiefs, one of their 2 Chiefs games, week 18. The annual
That's actually
backup
Did-
game.
Did I
So
just get 1 point, even though I cited red zone interception
That was
stats?
good.
how did I not
You got
win
2
that?
points.
Coach got
okay.
2.
I got last.
Someone has to be last. It's like Justin Herbert in the division. Like
Yeah,
someone's got to be third. Someone's got to be third best.
You're
second
the
best.
Bo Nix of the.
You should win this one. You have to win this one.
No, you're gonna penalize
No,
me
you
because
have to win
disagree
this.
with the
You
tape.
have to win it. The Prince opens the season against the Panthers. Is this a step towards the 11-6 ceiling or the 5-12 floor? This is a must-win for you.
You got it.
Yeah.
You could be eliminated from the whole week.
If they hit the floor, Trevor's a bust and it's over.
Oof.
He's obviously not a bust. It's obviously not over. They have what some people are calling the Ohtani of the NFL and Travis Hunter. They have two running backs you like. Brian Thomas Jr. was the best rookie wide receiver last year. Their defensive line is littered with #1 draft picks. And Liam Cohen, I love Baker. The best we've ever seen Baker.
That's true.
Was under Liam Cohen's stewardship. They also have one of the softest schedules in the league. Third place schedule in that division. And I think my projection for them is 10-7. There is no chance they go 5-12 unless Trevor's body betrays him. 11-6 ceiling.
I am going floor.
Jeez, man, you don't even believe that.
And I think that division is going to be surprisingly tougher.
Then what's the
than people
bad
think.
division?
All right, it's not a great division, but it's going to be better than people think. I don't think this is going to work out with Travis going both ways, and I think at some point it might actually become a distraction.
Distraction?
He wants to go both ways. He wants to play full time both ways, but people seeing it's not the best thing for the team. He's not excelling at both ways. He's there. Yeah, he's playing both ways, but he's not really impacting the game, and so I think that could become a distraction. And like I said yesterday, I'm kind of high on Tennessee.
You're just
That's
a kid.
All right? And I think Houston is going to be tough, obviously. And I think Indy, outside of their quarterback, they're pretty good. And if they can just get a quarterback that doesn't make mistakes.
Hold on, what's
Jonathan,
really good
they
about Indy?
always, with Anthony Richardson,
They got
they're
Daniel
8-7.
Jones and Anthony Richardson.
No, I said outside of quarterback.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a...
No, but if Jones can go in there and just not make mistakes, that's a team that
That's
can
not
win
really
some
his
games.
thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's
Bob.
not Anthony Richardson.
It's neither of their things.
It's Jones.
They both love
You know
mistakes.
what? I be honest with you. Once you started to sneak over to my Tennessee territory, I got a little upset. I like the support.
I told you
but I
yesterday
don't like
I
the-
like the Titans.
I love the conviction that they had to move up to get Travis Hunter. I think that showed a lot of strength organizationally to do that. But I don't know if you can move up for a positional player the same way that you move up for a quarterback and think that player is going to have the same effect on your organization. So
They didn't move up for a positional player. They moved up for two positions.
Okay. So really, when you're 4-13 to make a move like that, when you need a lot of players, you don't just need a few players. Great, you had the conviction. I don't think it's going to be able to do what you hope it'll do. And next year, I think Cleveland's going to be really happy. So I'm saying.
Wow.
Coach with 1 point. Nick with 2 points. Brew with the money ball. Brew wins it in like an Indy championship because he came 1 first in 2 seconds. Brew wins the week.
He had 2 firsts.
I had 2
But he had a third.
Did he?
He had a third too.
No,
I had
Coach
2
tied for
seconds and a
second.
first.
Hey, it's just the rules of the road.
Coach didn't have a third.
That Titans thing really worked out for me, huh?
Quarterback 1 emerging for the Colts this weekend. Well, I hope so.
The moment I loved our Subaru Outback most